Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn June 21, 2022. Instead of digging deep into the barrel, looking only for the misshapen, the bruised, and the rotten apples, concentrate on bringing up the bright red shiny ones. This way you will bring laughter and smiles to the company around you, rather than miserable frowns. Whatever you bring to the surface will be distributed far and wide, so make sure you reach for the good apples instead of the sour ones. You have a creative way of expressing yourself when you try. Today you might feel like speaking or writing in an imaginative way. You could come up with a unique way to make a presentation or create a proposal. Or you might find yourself joking and chatting with colleagues in a way that is more personal and less detached. Your heart will be warmed by communicating with others in a more intimate way, so don't hold back. There is a difficult combination of forces working, which might create conflict in your desire to move ahead. On one hand, you are fully committed to moving forward with new and innovative plans, while at the same time you feel a strong tie to the older ways of doing things. Be careful of automatically assuming that everything needs to be so black and white. The truth is that the most successful plan of attack is one that combines the best of both of these approaches. Your new professional projects aren't ready yet. You are going to need a little more time. If someone said to you, "Wait a few more months," you would pop a blood vessel. Yet, you seem to need this much time if you are going to launch your projects in the right way. You are still in the repair shop, so to speak. Frustrating as this preparation time is, trust that it is critical to your final outcome. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Try to let other folks do what they need to do even if they seem to be getting in your way. Your flexibility makes a huge difference, and you should end up getting a sweet reward in the end. If you feel your romantic life needs reevaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Usually you tend to enjoy conversing with others, but today you won't even want to answer the phone. Your physical and mental energy are low, and you might feel a little out of sorts. It might help if you force yourself to go for a walk sometime in the afternoon, as you won't want to waste your evening lying around the house. Get the endorphins going and then go to a movie. Then you'll be your old self again. In the hectic atmosphere of a busy life, a day like today is a good time to get caught up on some much-needed quiet time. Take this opportunity to refresh your soul. Try a quiet reflective walk on the beach, or maybe curl up with that book you've been meaning to read. Chances are you will want to allow yourself to become refreshed and recharged, so that you will be all the more ready to get back to the tasks at hand tomorrow. This may be one of those days in which you just don't feel like doing anything, and you can't force yourself. While out and about, you'll probably shop just enough to take care of essentials, and at home, it's probably vegging out in front of the TV. Don't get an attack of the guilt over it. In this ambitious day and age, all of us need days like this. Take it easy, relax, and you'll be your old self again tomorrow. The moon's return to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart is something that might not have been taken seriously in the past, but this monthly visit comes with some serious support. This first visit since Saturn's retrograde turn here was always going to be a chance to make the most of the doors open to the past and second chances, but it comes just as support from the sun in an adventurous part of your chart is giving this wings. Even before the moon's return to your romantic sector for its only visit while the sun is in an adventurous part of your chart, there is a strong mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia in the air. This is something that today's romantically charged lunar vibes will amplify, while just days after clashing as a full moon, this puts the sun and moon back in harmony. Our eyes in the sky. Because the moon is in a cardinal sign, we'll want to jump out of bed and get on with the day. However, That doesn't mean we should take on the world all at once. As you know, slow and steady wins the race, not the other way around. You could feel an undercurrent of excitement, a sense of something hanging in the air. Also, this aspect could very well present immediate and spontaneous opportunities and experiences. You might be attracted to unusual types of people due to Jupiter's connection with the moon. If anyone strikes your fancy romantically, you won't be shy about asking them out on a date. With the help of quick-thinking Mercury, you'll know just what to say and how to say it to get the outcome you desire. You're also likely to bite off a bit more than you can chew today, so try to watch how many plans you make. The Moon-Jupiter square can make us feel more courageous than usual and unafraid to take the lead. If you mustered up the courage to ask someone out earlier today and made plans for later today, you've done yourself a great service. Even if you're a shy person, you'll find yourself opening up during this time, perhaps even about a secret passionate desire, with a charisma that might surprise even you. Over the next 2 days, we are content to put our heads down and make steady, deliberate progress towards our goals. On an emotional level, a fixation with optical victory can have us behaving somewhat serious and sober. We might come off as cold to others, however, it is not that we are unfeeling now. We simply understand the work required to achieve our ambitions and are undaunted by distractions. Remember that there are ways to plod conscientiously toward success without making life into one endless chore. Shortly following this, the Moon squares off with Jupiter in Aries, making us prone to excess. Today, we are interested in forming the social connections that will enable us to accomplish our desired agenda. It can be a time of glad handing and talking up our leadership qualities so others might invest in us. Because we've realistically communicated our capabilities, it is unlikely that we'll have to deal with the backlash of overselling ourselves. What we may have to negotiate is others' perception that our enterprise or vision is farther along than it is. Receiving improper support that is too disproportionate for us to take advantage of immediately, can create issues down the line. It is better to be very direct about where we are in our process of building a legacy so that it can be properly facilitated. Otherwise, we might end up with more resources than we can actually put to use.